welcome back to another video. We are going to be doing a full tutorial on bubble nails today. I'm just doing a quick little prep on my nails. I'm going in with my cuticle nipper right now, and I'm just taking off all of the dead excess skin in my cuticle area. So I am going to be giving a full-on tutorial in this video, which is something that I don't normally do in my videos. Usually I kind of just talk to you all just about like everything under the sun except for nails in my videos, but I am going to be actually teaching you all how to do these nails today. And I do want to apologize because I absolutely hate when people are out of frame on their videos, and I just so happen to do the same exact thing today. But yeah, sorry in advance for having to put you through this with my thumb and my pointer finger and everything else, pinky, being out of frame. So it will be over in a second, just bear with me. As usual, I am going to be doing my pop-off method, so we are just going to go ahead and add some cuticle oil to my nails and rub it all in. Then we are taking some of our handy dandy Beetles matte top coat, and this is the matte top coat that I use all the time. It can be found on Amazon, super easy to get, super quick to get if you have Amazon Prime. I do have this linked in my Amazon storefront, which is also linked in my description box below. So we are going to be using some tapered square full cover tips today, and we're going to be adhering it with this 4-in-1 base coat by Bella Vena, which is under the brand Double Dip. So I'm not a pro at Gel X method or a press method. However, what I do know and what I have learned is less is more. So when you are applying this gel to adhere your nail tips during this process, you are going to want to use less gel than more, because you don't want it to overflow in your cuticle area or on the sides, and then you're going to have to clean it up or either file it off. Another key trick I have, or will tell you all, is that when you are applying the gel to the tip, just apply it like halfway down. Don't apply it completely where it would cover your nail. Just apply it halfway down, and then once you press it down, it is going to cover your full natural nail. I hope that makes sense. When you're placing your tip down, you want to push the cuticle back with the tip. That is going to give it a flawless finish. And also, if anything spills over, just go ahead and wipe it before curing. If you can catch it, definitely catch it before curing the nail. Let me know down in the comment section whether or not you're enjoying the ASMR videos. So we are going to take it back, and we're going to be using some iGel Beauty Top Coat as well as some RAR JSM gel polishes. You can find those on Amazon. I also had them linked in my Amazon storefront. I have had them forever, and I use them still to this day. So this finger right here was a practice finger. I really didn't look up tutorials on how to do this. I've just seen little snippets on Instagram of people doing it with the suds or soap. So I just kind of winged it, and I wanted to put a twist on bubble nails. I wanted there to be color involved and not just, you know, clear bubble nails or clear water nails. So I decided to go ahead and try to kind of make this little marble. At first I was going to make it like droplets of color, but it was not coming out how I thought it would in my head. So I ended up just mixing all the colors together and kind of making like this marble effect. And then I was going to go ahead and apply the soap. This soap is going to be the star of the show today. So this part was most definitely a learning experience. I don't even know why I did this. I don't know what was going through my head to make me do this or add water. But you guys, if you are using the power wash, do not add water. I repeat, do not add water. It is pointless. It's already sudsy, so there was no point in me adding water. The only time you will add water is when you are using a liquid soap and you have to add water to mix it to create the suds. So take it from me, don't have a blonde moment. Like, I definitely had a blonde moment. I'm going to show you all right here why adding water is going to mess up the whole effect. So I did add more power wash to my dish, which made it a little better. However, you are going to see that adding water created a little space where bubbles did not take, if that makes sense. So there's going to be like a clear space that doesn't even have any bubble effect, and that is because of the water. So you want to make sure that if you are using power wash, you are not adding water. If you are using liquid dish soap or whatever type of soap, it probably won't have that same effect if you add water, because obviously you need water to make the suds. So just take it from me that if you're using the power wash, which is the easier method, I feel like, you do not need to add water. It will mess it up. So I did go back in and I put some more gel polish down, and then I took some more of the power wash that was freshly added to the dish and I added that to my nail, but I only added it to half of the nail, which messed it up again. So I did have to go back and add more to the remaining half of the nail and put it back in the lamp and then wipe it off to get the full cover of bubble effect. So going into this design, I didn't have any true vision. It was really just a freestyle, but I did know that I wanted it to either be like water nails, which are these right here, or be more towards the full-on bubble nails and have some color added like this. But we also have ones that look like bubble nails and water nails combined, which are something like this. So it's really up to you what you want to do with it. This is a very versatile style of nails. I think it's super cool and it looks super cool for the summer. It's definitely going to be my last summer set that we have for the rest of the year, because fall is now here. I think, what's today, the 23rd? Well, when I'm recording this video. So yeah, fall is right around the corner, and I just wanted to get this one last summer set out for you all, and maybe you guys can use it for next year, or some people like to keep summer nails year round, so maybe some of your clients might like to do this. And to add to that, you know, the icicle nail theme that everybody does during Christmas, I will link a video up here because I did them last year. Those are kind of similar to these, honestly. And in my personal opinion, if you just took away the color from these nails and kept them clear, this can definitely be used for winter or really any season. So this is how cool the nails look before curing. I go ahead and cure it in the lamp for 30 seconds and then I take it out and wipe the remaining suds off. Now, as you can see, there is a clear streak in the middle of it, and that is just because, remember I said I had water in my dish, so the water still was in my dish at this point, and I just had to go back over it with another layer and take some more suds. And we're just going to go back over it with some more suds and go ahead and cure it again for 30 seconds. And when we take it out the lamp, of course, you are going to see like little, almost like they look like air bubbles that are in it. Bigger ones where there are some big gaps of bubbles, which is fine. I didn't really pay too much attention to it. It wasn't going to make or break the set, so I just kept on going. I also wanted to mention that you did not see me shape up these nails because they literally didn't need it. Like, look at the shape of these nails. They're perfect. They are like the perfect tapered square. So now we're going in with Valentino 045. This is their white. So we are going to be creating different designs on each of the nails, and we kind of just left the thumb in the dust because I really did not like that design. But the other 4 nails are going to be bomb, so just wait to see how I get the look. So this first one, we are just going to be outlining the nail except for the cuticle area, and then we are going to be making some Frenchies on the inside of the nail. I'm just turning my finger this way so that I can make sure that everything facing that way outwards is just looking lined up and everything is symmetrical. So instead of keeping them completely clear or doing just a nude French and then having it fade into the clear bubbles, I decided to go ahead with neons. And y'all know I love a neon, like I love bright colors. So this was right up my alley. Like I said, this was a freestyle and I did wing it. I was literally doing each finger I was doing on the spot. Like I had no idea what I was going to do next. So I'm just going ahead. I had cured that polish for 30 seconds under the light, and then I went on to apply the pigments directly after so that they would stick very, very well. And then I'm just going to take a brush and dust all of that away. I'm just going to go ahead and clean up any little mistakes that I made or anything that was left behind from the pigment, because I do not want it to be anywhere other than where it is supposed to be. So I don't know if you noticed in the picture when the video started, but I did have some nails that had polish doing an ombre into the bubbles. So it did cover up my natural nail. However, my pointer finger and my pinky do not have that pink ombre coming down into my nail or into the bubble effect. So I did have to go ahead and somehow cover up my natural nail, at least what I could. So I ended up making another small high Frenchie on my nail, and I just went ahead and did the same exact thing as I did before. Apply the white, cure it, and then go ahead and apply the pigments. After every nail, I just had to go ahead and look at it and see like what would I do next. So I did really like this nail and I didn't want to change anything about it. So I went ahead and top coated it all to seal all of the pigment and all of the nail art in with some iGel Beauty top coat. So I bought some really sheer pink polishes way back when, like 2 years ago, and I still have them. I still have so much that I bought when I first started, just because I like stocked up on so many different things, like just out of being anxious to start doing nails. I overbought. So there are a lot of things that I have just laying around and sitting that I probably never touch, and this is one of those things. But today I picked it up and we are going to do a simple ombre with this polish, and we're just going to fan it up with the detail brush and make sure that it's not completely covering the bubbles, because we do not want the bubbles to get foggy or look foggy. So you want to make sure that it doesn't go down too far. We are just going to seal that natural gel polish ombre in with some iGel Beauty top coat. These full cover tips are honestly the prettiest full cover tips I've ever had or tried on or wore before, and they are super great for press-ons. Now we're going to go in with some IBD gel. This is like the clearest gel that I have. You can use a dupe for this, which is the Model 1s. They have a super clear gel just like this. If you want to use that instead, it's a little cheaper, a lot cheaper. And you can find them both on Amazon, and they are both linked in my Amazon storefront if you need a direct link to that, which is also linked in my description box down below. So I am just going to make some little curved lines, and that is going to be it for this nail. You just make the curved lines. You're going to go ahead and cure it in the lamp for 60 seconds, and then you can take whatever pigment that you want and apply it to the gel. Now, if you want the pigment to be more opaque, meaning a little darker but still super bright, I would recommend putting white polish on top of the gel after it is cured, and then go ahead and cure that gel polish and then take it out of the lamp again, and then proceed to put the neon pigment up there, and it will be a super bright neon versus this where it is a little clearish neon, if that makes sense. It's kind of like see-through. It's not super opaque or pigmented. So even right now, looking back at this video, I cannot tell you if this is my favorite nail or if my pointer finger is my favorite nail. I know one of the ones that have the neon on it, like the tie-dye effect, are most definitely my favorite, but this one just came out so good. I loved it so much. So we're just doing a V cut on this nail with some of the Valentino or V Beauty Pure white polish, and we are going to cure that for 30 seconds, and then we're going to go ahead and apply the pigments just as we did the pointer finger. It's just going to be a different design. When I am applying these pigments, I am pretty much overlaying them so that they blend together. You don't want them to be too harsh of a line where one color meets the other. So some of them will be blended, like you see the blue and the pink are blending and making a purple. That is okay. It makes it look more natural and it just comes out a lot better. If you don't blend them or bring them very closely together, they will be like two completely harsh separations of lines, and that isn't as flattering on the nail as it is to do it this way. We're just going to go ahead and clean up any area that may have pigment left over just to make sure that everything is flawless, and then we're going to go ahead and top coat it with the no wipe top coat. So funny story on these nails and what I had to do to get the footage that I got. If you wait until the very end of this video, you will see it, or if you've been on my Instagram, I did post a video of these nails, and y'all, it got no love, like no love. I got no love for these nails on Instagram, which is super crazy to me. But I don't know, Instagram just has this thing where one day you'll go viral, the next day you'll get like 5 likes. So anyways, I picked my son up, you guys, from school early. I was like, would it be irresponsible if I go pick him up early from school so that I can have him blow bubbles for me? Like literally, that was the only reason I wanted him to come with me or to come out of school early, because I needed somebody to blow bubbles for me in the background while I recorded these nails, like, you know, the finished product of these nails. Because I had did, you know, the little recordings after I was done at home, but it just wasn't hidden like how I wanted it to. So I was like, I want bubbles in the background. So I ran to Dollar Tree. After I went to Dollar Tree, I went to go pick him up like 30 minutes early from school, and we went to the beach, and I'm like, look, bro, we're going to the beach. I need you to blow these bubbles. He was like, bet, like, you know, he was with it. So so we go to the beach, and he's blowing the bubbles, y'all. I no lie, for like 45 minutes. We could not get the shot. We could not get it to save our lives. Like, it was so windy outside. The wind was blowing the wrong way in the direction where I wanted to record, because I wanted to record like on the beach facing the water, so my hand would be facing the water, but the wind was not blowing correctly over there, so we had to move off the beach and like kind of go on the sidewalk. And y'all, when I say he was blowing those bubbles for like 45 minutes just for us to get literally like a 2-second shot of a video, it was so freaking funny. But he had so much fun doing it, and when we finally got the shot, like, he blew bubbles, I think it was maybe like the last 2 shots, and he was like, oh, this is the money shot, this is the money shot right here. It was so freaking funny, y'all. Like, it's just so funny to think that what creators go through behind the scenes of creating these videos. Like, it is so much for these little these little time snippets, I should say. But anyway, this is how the nails came out, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Here's the bubble scene. And yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that your bell notification is turned on so you can get notified every time I upload, and I will see y'all in the next video. I love y'all so much. Mwah. Bye.